Hi. Hello and welcome everyone to the Self Leadership Masterclass. I am so happy to find you for a new seminar and a new masterclass today. This is day 3. We have already built up on so many things from day 1 and day 2, and I'm excited to see you again. So as you tuning in, let me know where you're connecting from. I want to greet you and I want to welcome you with us today. Today is going to be day 3, where we will be talking about leadership. We'll be talking about the third phase of this whole process. So I'm happy to find you. We're connecting live in different platform. And what's nice is that you still have the replay. So enjoy the replay. You get to have access to it this week, because starting tomorrow, we are doing and moving to a seminar in French. So I know all of my friends on Instagram love it to be in French. So I want to tell you, rendezvous tomorrow. We'll meet in tomorrow at noon time, time GMT +1. So it's Paris, Moroccan time, no, London time and Moroccan time, and Tunisia. And actually, Paris is going to be 1 hour ahead. So it's going to be 1 p.m. So welcome everyone for today's session. I don't know if you've been with me this past 2 days. We have learned so much. I covered so many things, and I wanted today to wrap it up with one last thought and one last tune, one last code, maybe for you to take with you as you start to understand and to deepen your comprehension of what self-leadership is, and trying to appreciate that it is actually an inner game that you want to play and an inner game that you want to master. And the only way you can master that inner game is by understanding how to overcome the hurts, the emotional setbacks, the and like misunderstanding of what is happening to us in our life, because it's only by improving your inner situation, your inner game, when you can actually become a leader and start to move forward into whatever you want to create in your life. So let me give me some ones. I see already beautiful faces. The thing about StreamYard, it doesn't give me who's connecting, but I see already people around with me. So I'm very happy to see you. I see Nora. I see some other people on Instagram. It's up here and I'm welcoming you. It's so happy to have you with us. It's so happy. Samia is here. So we are connecting from different places. What I love about this digital platform is the ability to have us connect. I know that, hi Sundus, I'm happy to have you with us today. It used to be more interactive because LinkedIn used to have, like gives you notification that someone is alive, which you don't get anymore. And also, we used to be able to stream directly on a Facebook group, which we don't do. So, in this, the way we work and the way we do things. Hello, Fatin. I'm so happy you could make it live with us today. This is nice. I don't know if you were able to catch the day 1 and day 2, but there are replays, and I'll be very happy to send them to you. And it's really, really lovely to have you with us today. So welcome. Hello, Layla. Hello, Sundus. Hello, Sharuk. Oh my God, I have all these beautiful women today. That's amazing. Welcome, ladies. I love that. I love it. This is amazing. I love when there are all these women from our programs. I'm just came out from a call with one of my private clients. She's in Dubai, and what I'm amazed by these women that actually invest in themselves in terms of time, in terms of understanding how they can elevate their own game, the perseverance and the commitment. It really takes commitment, but it also takes discipline. And I see them. I'm so proud of them and so humbled by the power of the work we do. We celebrated them crossing multiple seven figures. One is coming out with a new book, and I want to congratulate them. And I was day one and day with half of sessions watching recordings. Hi from Poland. Welcome, Poland. Love that. It's really nice. I'm happy to have you with it. I think it's Tatiana, and I'm just so happy to see you live with me today. Amazing. So what I was saying is that one is coming out with a new book, and I am amazed. And I think she wrote something so beautiful, and I want to thank her and send her all the love for that. That she could never in a million years think that she can write a book. And we've been working together for a year and a half now. And not only she restructured her office, developed the office, wrote the book, and she's rising as a huge and a big reference. And this is what I love. I love celebrating women, and I love seeing the difference. This is the very reason why I'm doing this work. It's for you, so that you too can transform your life. It's for you so that nothing that you think is blocking you today can become the reason why you don't do what you want to reach in your life. Absolutely nothing. And I mean it and I insist on that because hello, Nasira, it's good to have you. Welcome. And I want to insist on this because, and this is why I work a lot with women, but I'm welcoming men. And if you stay with me at the second half, I'm going to tell you about the new program. It is also open for men, just this one, but the club, the experience of femme leader, the French group is all women, and it's going to stay women because I love the way we interact, and I love the energy that we're creating in it. There is an energy that is so contagious, and this energy is based on real true love and caring for each other. And I think the love that we see created in the mastermind and the group program that we have, it's just like no other. And when we start celebrating one woman, we know that in the week we will be celebrating something else. Will be someone finding a new job, will be someone getting promoted, will be someone finding magic money. It's like out of nowhere bonus is showing up at my door. And this is the energy that I would love, and this is why I continue doing this work, because it not only elevates the clients and the women that are in our program, but it elevates me. It makes me aspire for how much impact can I create. It makes me love my work more, and it makes me love my day even more, because frankly there is nothing more rewarding to me than coming out of a session where I know that someone had gotten something different. It's like, okay, now I am ready to take on this action. I am ready to change the strategy. I am ready to elevate in a way. I'm ready to voice my message. I am ready to go live. I'm ready to write a post. I'm ready to send a message to the potential contract I want to sign. So it just gives you that boost. That boost that is not just because you're motivated and inspired. No, it gives you that boost because you got the foundation to carry on, to elevate in your profession, in your authority, in your expertise, and to have the resilience. Because more you grow, more your objectives are big, more the setbacks, the challenges, the problems, the judgment, the things that just don't go as right as you want them to be, become big as well. And that's why it's not only about building the resilience, and this is what we spoke about on the first day. And building the resilience, it's your ability. The group is contagious. I love you. I don't know who is this behind, but I love you. Thank you. It does. It really is. It contagious because I'm gonna like go on with all of this, but because it gives you more motivation, and we want to do the same. And it's like, okay, if she does it, let me do it too. And if this one is showing up, what can I do it? And if this one is showing up and it's not that perfect, we make mistakes sometimes. When I used to teach in the beginning, I spent many years in studying and teaching and doing and thinking and working in English. So it's really like, I since I started my PhD, it was all in English all the way. But I work also in French, and I was doing the seminars in French. And it's like I get my daughters or my sisters like, hey, why don't you pronounce this properly? I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's not about, it's okay. Tomorrow I'll do it better. And after tomorrow I'll do it better. And frankly, this is what we do, is pushing ourselves to be a better version of what we were yesterday. It's not about looking for perfection. It's not about being so perfect and so ready that, this is the time for me to see Marion. Marion. Oh my God, Marion, I love you so much. It has been a while, dear. Oh, it's so good to see you. Marion is such a dear friend and a beautiful. We worked together. She was a beautiful client, and I love you so much. Thank you for being with us. I'm very happy to see you. So what I was saying is that we often stop ourselves because we are not that perfect, and we are not as perfect as we think we should be. But in reality, when we seek perfection, because that's not what leadership is about, and this is what I want to talk to you about today. Leadership, being a leader, is not about being perfect at all. It has nothing to do with that. In fact, if you are looking for perfection and thinking that you cannot voice your message or be a leader until you become perfect, you got it all wrong. Because it's nothing about perfection, absolutely nothing. And seeking perfection is connected with a trauma that we have in our past, and it's our relationship with the mother earth. So we have a whole program that talks about that, and we will also include that in the coming one, the quotes that I will be announcing in a bit. So what, like, perfection is limited, because when you think about it, when you look for perfection, what does it even mean? You look for what seems to be perfect to society, right? Like how society can see you as something perfect, which means that it's not your best, really, because it's like, okay, now that this whole thing seems to be perfect, let me have it stop there. I don't want to move it, because the moment I move it, I'm going to disturb what I think is perfect according to the society, right? So perfection is limiting you. Imagine if all the kids, right, when they are babies, like a 1.5, 1 year old baby, yeah, and they're like, you know what, I am not going to speak until whatever I say sounds so perfect, because I don't want people to tell me na 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 na, repeating after me, because I don't speak that well. Imagine if kids would do that. No one will speak. Everything you get to learn, you get to grow in doing, you get to become so good at, it's because you jump and you start doing. It's not because you wait until you are so perfect before showing up. It's not because you wait until the whole project is structured in such a perfect way before you launch it. It's not about, I'm not going to show up or like tell anyone about what I'm doing, because it's still not perfect. So perfection stops everyone from doing anything. So let go of perfection. This is not a game about perfection at all. Leadership has nothing to do with perfection. Because if you think that leadership is about perfection, all what you spend your time doing is looking at all the leaders like, oh, look at this one, is not that perfect. Look at this one, she's not that perfect. Look at this one, he's not that perfect. So we spend our time criticizing people because they're not perfect. And this is what's happening. This is what we see happening. So let go. It's not about perfection. It's about giving it your best and being the best version of what you can be. That's what leadership is. Leadership is doing what you do, doing it with love so that it feels like excellence. Excellence is that you add in the love for the work that you do to the work that you do. It's not because you're perfect that we want to follow you. We don't want to follow leaders that are just so perfect, like untouchable. That's not what it is. We will follow people because we connect with them. And who do we connect with? We connect with humans. We connect with emotions. Karima, it's so good to have you. Welcome, girl. I see. I'm happy. A happy afternoon because I have all these beautiful women around me today. I have also there are also men with me. Welcome, welcome. Because this is open to both, and this is about self leadership. It applies to both of us, both genders. I mean, so when we seek perfection, we limit ourselves. And so look at yourself in your life. What is that thing that you block yourself from doing, from becoming, because you think you need to be more perfect or you need to learn more things or just doing it so that you cannot fail or like I cannot allow myself to fail, some of the things that we repeat to ourselves, which absolutely nonsense, because it's a journey. This is a journey. Leadership is not about being perfect. We don't want leaders to be perfect. We want leaders who inspires us. We want leaders who are able to create a bridge of hope for us. So we want readers that we can relate to. We want them to be relatable. We want them to be real. We don't want robots. We want people that have emotions. They share. They care. We want real feeling the love for what they do for us, for the empathy around us, and that has nothing to do with perfection. So one of the things that you need to allow yourself to understand is that just jump in whatever you want to do. Like truly, if you have something you've been dreaming about, and that was the activity yesterday, it's really to take a moment to think what could be an objective that you want to reach. What is that dream that you really want to achieve in your life? What is it? It's like when you take a moment to just like, okay, if everything was so easy, if I could go back to being a child and use my imagination, how could I imagine myself? What is that goal that feels like, wow, if I reach that, that will be amazing? Well, hold on to that goal. Hold on to it and get focused on it. And let go of perfection as just jump and go on. I always say, jumping in this game of leadership, because it's a game, it's it's cold. It's like jumping in the pool when the water is very cold. It's not going to change. It's not because you try it that it's going to change. No, it's cold and it's going to remain cold, but you got to jump. And so taking the decision to jump, it's to you to do it. And you owe it to yourself and to everyone else who's looking up to you for truly and for real. So don't let your looking for perfection stops you because you're doing wrong to others that are looking to get inspired by you. Let others that are looking up to you. That others that you haven't gone through what you've gone through, and if you can share some of that, you might avoid a lot of hurt around them. This is the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I have gone through so many things that have been so hurtful in my life and so difficult that being able to share some of my understanding, it's so fulfilling to me because I can see you like and I see that in some of our programs. It's like I can just look at someone. It's like you got to stop and think about yourself and get yourself out of that vortex, because worse things would come. Because if you vibrate in negativity and in fear and anxiety, not only you going to attract more of that into your life, but you're going to also affect your physical body, because everything gets stuck and gets completely frozen inside us and it eats us inside. This is a game where you want to master because you need to, for your own well-being, for your mental health, for your physical health, for your feeling good health. You have to. It's not even a choice anymore. It used to be a choice to take a moment. You're like, oh, let me think about this subjects. It might be fun. It's not. You got to be on top of your inner game, because otherwise you are hurting yourself. And we are, because we stack anxiety. We stack stress. We stack people that told us no. We stack people that told us bad things in our life. We stack things all inside, people that hurt us, people that did us wrong. So many things. And it makes us feel, oh, I can still hide this and put makeup on or dress up nicely if you're a man and look good and come out and just come out. But if inside is shaky, inside is not clear, it's not real, it's not clean, it's not clear, your voice will show it. So a leader is a voice that is so aligned with the pure energy inside. You cannot fake it. There is no way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got to listen to me, you have to clear what's happening inside. And clearing what's happening inside is this is what I'm inviting you to do inside the codes. I'm going to tell more about the program, but I want to add one of the nuggets. I gave you one yesterday about gratitude. Yeah, gratitude is one of the powerful, incredibly okay, that's my little one who's just coming. I thought she's big now, but she wants to show up. I'm gonna bring her. Come, say hello. Yeah, you can come. Okay, I'm working. Okay, bravo, bravo. Okay, go, go. It's okay. J'ai vu, c'est très bien, chérie. Tu peux me laisser, je travaille? Okay, that's my little one. She brought me a gift. Thank you. Have it, Julie. Thank you. You can go. Va fermer la porte, chérie. So anyway, before when she was 5, she would come and sit by my side. Now she's 7. She understands that this is not something she does, but she does come to interrupt me. And she did a little joke for me. I love it. So what I was saying is that one of the big important codes that you need to absolutely master is the one we discussed yesterday, and that's about gratitude. If you haven't seen the session from yesterday, I invite you to go and check it out, because gratitude is the first thing to clear what's happening inside you. Oh, I love this comment. And this is so nice. You're so like a phoenix from the joy and energy. That's it. And we all are phoenixes, aren't we? And if we forget that, this is why I'm here for. I'm here for to remind you that it's not gone. Your power is within. Your power may be hiding because you have so many things. Yeah, it isn't it? It's so sweet. She gave me this. It's funny, Alison, because Zahra is my little one. I have 4 children. I have a boy and 3 girls. My boy is now in an engineering school, and my 3 girls are just so sweet. And Zahra is now 7 years old, but I started doing lives 3 years ago, and she was 4. And so she will come and sit by my side. So if you see some of the replays, she's sometimes sitting by my side and she's just watching me speaking, and it's okay. And now she knows that she's not supposed to come in, but she's still pop in, and she will give me something to sign, something to see. And now she's just given me a gift, and it's beautiful. So I feel the energy. I'm sharing the energy and I'm sharing the love. And it's just so nice. It's part of being a leader. You got to be fully who you are. And so what I was saying, thank you, Alison. So what I was saying is that gratitude is the number one code, and it is the number one code in the coming up in the book and also in the program. We spend a whole week doing only that, because understanding the gratitude, not only understanding it, but integrating it as part of your life. Yes, it is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Sending you lots of love as well. So it is it's integrating that. It's not only understanding, because these codes in just not, it's not like a normal training. This is not just like a normal class that you will take and you take note and everything. It's not that. This is the first phase, but the second phase is how can you integrate that into your true life, like inside you. How can it become part of you? That's self-development. That's why it's a journey. It's not just one training, one seminar. No, our programs run between 3 months, 6 months, and a whole year program, because you don't transform otherwise. There is no way. Even if you have to reprogram your subconscious mind, any new idea that you put in your subconscious mind need at least 21 days to settle in. Maybe, because some of the ideas that I had, it took me 2 years before getting them out of my head. I have gone solo in whatever I lost in my company and everything, and the team and just offices 5 years ago. And I hated myself so much that I took me 2 years to change my voice inside to becoming a loving voice for myself, because I was hating myself. And I couldn't get to change that because it was a lot of rage, a lot of hurt, a lot of depth of it. And that's the worst and the most difficult one. And this is what I want to share with you today. Today, I want to share another code, which is just a beginning of it, which is about forgiveness. There is no way you can lead yourself when you carry bitterness inside you. I'm going to repeat this. There is no way you can lead yourself when you carry hurt, when you carry rage, and when you carry bitterness inside you. Impossible. So if you are to pretend that you're doing things and you still with your negative energy, with rage and bitterness and and feeling shy for yourself, feeling ashamed for everything, feeling guilty, feeling victimized, forget it. You got to stop and start doing the work. So you got to either come to our programs or you get to do something about clearing this energy inside. And the first thing that you have to do is to forgive yourself. So self leadership cannot exist if there isn't a first step of self forgiveness. You got to self forgive. You forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. And you might tell me, I'm good with myself. Well, look, really, for real. Look at it. Stop and look at it. Are you really good? We need so much to do to forgive ourselves. We carry so many things, so many hurt, so many bitterness, and often and angry about our own selves. Why? Because we didn't did the school that you wanted, we didn't do that job that you wanted, we didn't maybe teach here, we didn't get this raise, we didn't get this house, we didn't get this relationship, we didn't get this understanding, we didn't call, we didn't be here, we cannot balance things, we don't spend too much time with the kids, we spend too much time with the kids, we don't spend too much time at work, we spend too much time at work. We have so many things that we spend our time like, maybe I should have done this. I wish I did that. Oh, I lost this. I wish I kept this. I wish I bought this. I wish I solved this. We have so many things and we spend hours and thinking in our past, the thing we did wrong, the thing we missed, the thing we could have chosen differently, this decision we didn't make right, the years we saw passing by. We didn't even see them, in fact, passing by. The years we let passing by. And you're like, where was I? So what happened? Why is the time running so fast? Why is that? This is all us, right? Maybe I could have been more present. Maybe I could have been more aware of things. Maybe I could have started 10 years ago. Maybe I could have tried things differently. And so there is a lot of anger in the dialogue inside of us. And when you know that anything you have in your life and any results that you see around you is are a reflection of what's happening inside you, I promise you, there is a lot to change there. Because if you want to change what's happening around you, you got to work on what's happening inside you. And to start unlocking some of the layers that we have inside, we have to be able to forgive ourselves. And that's one of the hardest, the toughest one. Because you can say, yes, of course, I'll do it. But we don't really do it. We think we do it, but we don't. One of my favorite image is that inside you, inside all of us, there is a perfect diamond. We always say there is spiritual perfection. Let me give you an image differently today. There is a perfect diamond, just like so unique, so perfect, so shaped in such a beautiful way that just that unique, because every diamond is unique in size, in colors, in shape, in clarity, in everything. And that we are born with a diamond, just so perfect. And you see the kids, the little babies, when they're born, we love them. They don't need to do anything. We just all love them because it's so perfect. But then through the years, this diamond, we have layers that comes and gets stuck on top of it year after year. You have layers because people tell you, no, you shouldn't talk, you shouldn't do, you're not that good, you're too messy, you don't understand. Really, for us women, you're a girl, you're supposed to be nice. It's okay if he takes over. It's okay if she takes things from you. It's all right. Give, because that's how you receive. So, many things. And then they'll tell you no's. So many no's. And no, it's not for women. No, it's not for you. No, it's not for that. No, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to talk like this. You're not supposed to dress like this. You're not supposed to be like this. You're not supposed to sit in that place. You're not supposed. How many times we heard that? How many times? How many times we heard people like just belittling us, people maybe dismissing us. And sometimes we don't even remember that stuff. But you think it's gone? It's not gone. These are layers that got put on the diamonds, one off top of the other. And what it does, it covers it. It covers that perfection. It covers that light that you have inside. It covers that purity and clarity and that uniqueness. It covers it. And so what we do, we go to school, we dress up, you know, we learn how to speak. And so all what we do is we put nail polish on top of those layers so that they look good, so that they look colorful, so that they look shiny, so that they look in tune, so that they look fashionable, so that they look a la page, so that they look, okay, we're part of this whole process, we're good. But why? And then we get frustrated, and then you're like, oh, I need to find, oh, to be aligned with who I am. But you know who you are? No, you don't know, because it's high. There are so many layers on top of who you are, you don't even know who you are. And we don't really know who we are, so we follow the trend. There is this trend here, let's do it. Maybe we should go on this, maybe we should go on this platform, maybe I should go to this field, maybe I should do this, maybe I should. So we go after every new shiny object. That's what we do. Why? Because we are so needing guidance, because we don't have that inner guidance. It's just been covered for so many years. And the inner game is to uncover these diamond layers one by one, is to take them off, to peel them off, to dust off everything that got put in, that covers this perfection inside you, that covers this beauty, that covers this uniqueness, covers who you truly are inside. That's what you do. You peel these layers one by one. And as you peel them, you're like, wow, I forget about how it used to feel to be light. You know, it's like you put so many heavy bags from the past, things that are, covering your, even you don't even, your intuition, you can't hear it anymore. Of course you can't, it's just covered. Of course you can't. Of course you can, because you don't have boundaries, because you just, everything is like, you numbed yourself because you can't feel, you don't want to feel, because if you feel, then it reminds you of all the hurts that you covered with all those layers. And it takes emotional intelligence. It takes understanding of the hurt and the bitterness you carry. It takes accepting and forgiving yourself. Because when you forgive yourself, it means you love yourself, right? Because when you love yourself, you're like, okay, I can forgive you too. And so you start developing that. And more you water it, more it grows. And if we are in a field of energetics, right? Because it's a game, and this game is a game of energetic. It's like stepping in a matrix of energies. So whatever you project will start coming out from that little point of love to yourself, care for yourself. And these are the layers. So these codes, the self-leadership codes, their objective is to help you get these layers out one by one. It helps you get these layers out one by one by understanding how to reconnect with your soul and who you are and what you do. Understand what are the emotions that you carry because of past hurts and traumas and things that are not processed. Letting go of them, honoring them, feeling them, recognizing them, letting go of them, growing from them, drawing the wisdom, drawing the lessons, letting go of everything that is hurtful because we don't want them, keeping only beautiful memories because they empower us, and getting yourself so disciplined, because when you discipline yourself in doing this, because you power up by understanding the gratitude, the forgiveness to yourself. It's not something you do once. This is something you do continuously. It's like a shower. You don't shower once and you're done for the whole year. It's a daily thing. Same thing about self-development. Same thing about mindset healing. Same thing about empowering yourself. Same thing about emotional intelligence. It's something that you water and you feed and you grow every day. Because every day there is more that you can unveil. Every day there is more that you can unlock. And every day you deepen your understanding of the inner game, the codes, and you also get closer to who you want to become. See. So if this resonates with you, give me some ones. I want to see you. I want to see you in the chat. So self-forgiveness has many, many beautiful aspect to it, because it's not only, it's very precious as a practice for your personal growth and for feeling well, but it also helps you release yourself from the guilt, from blaming yourself, from all the regrets that we carry. And you want to let go of all of this, because if you aspire to become a better person, to reach a better objective in your life, you want to look at that with the, you know, the belief that you can truly bring that to your life. You have to be so confident in your own belief that you can up level your leadership position, your leadership role, your reference as an expert in your field, but also your profession in terms of how much money do you create, how much contracts do you sign, how many clients do you have with you. All of this is connected with the alignment with who you are. More you feel good, more you attract that in your life. The highest frequency is a frequency of love, of joy, of peace. And the only way you can reach those frequencies is by clearing all those negativity from your energies and from your way of being. And clearing this negativity helps you go closer, get closer to what you want to be in your life, and helps you also get understand better that you deserve to be successful and you deserve to elevate to a higher level. So this is what I wanted to cover today. I wanted to really, what I want you to carry with you is that when you are able to include into your daily practice your gratitude, understand the power of self forgiveness, because it helps you self reflect on yourself, which is a good exercise to do, contemplating about your life, taking time to, you know, understand any situation, any actions, anything that needs. And but also it helps you accept the responsibility. So there is nothing that you hide yourself from. This is what it is, and it is what it is, and that's it. Okay. It gives you also, it amplified your empathy for yourself, your love for yourself, you care for yourself. But most importantly, it makes you learn from your own mistakes. And because whatever we did in the past, or mistake or misunderstanding, these are opportunities that are here, that are come to your way for you to grow. And if you look at them as wisdom that you can draw, then you free yourself from the bitterness of them being the mistakes that you should have avoided, or the regret that why did you even do that, or why didn't you understand your life better, or why didn't you understand a person better. So that helps you elevates from that area, and you let go of it, and you can let go of it only by that. Okay. So these practices are very, very beautiful, and they're easy, but nobody can come and oblige you. It's like, you have to do this, you got to do this. No, this is a decision that you make. This is, you decide to transform your life. You decide, you're like, you know what, maybe I am at a six-figure level, I think I can reach seven or eight figures, and I really want to do it. That's when we work. This is where we come in. We come in because you want to elevate your game. And when I say elevate your game, in every facet, it's about money, it's about celebrities, it's about your position as an authority, and it's also about creating love in your circle and your surrounding. It's about being a better mom, a better dad. It's about being a better spouse. It's about being a better manager for your team, leader for your company, leader for your institution. And also it's about aspiring to something higher. But how can you aspire to something higher? You got to change the frequency. Let's say it's so simple. You know, I'm an engineer by training. So although some of my language might feel like woo, or like magic, or like maybe this is too much meditation, too much spirituality, maybe, but in reality, I have a scientific mind. So in everything that we do, and everything that I do, and everything that I teach, it's very scientifically backed, because my mind needs logic, even though I know that our conscious mind is only 5%, all the rest is subconscious mind and emotions. I still rely on my scientific mind and my intellect and what feels logical. And what feels logical is that seeing evidence that this thing works. And this thing really work. I've been doing this for 4 years now. And I promise you, I don't think if you look back and look at some of my videos from the beginning, it's like, it's like a little, just starting tiny. And I'm like, okay, I'm intimidated, but I love watching me from before. I don't teach the same way. I teach maybe the same things, but I say them differently. And they are heard differently. They are understood differently. The same thing, different energy. The same concept, different energy. The same concept, more depth in them. More depth in them because I took time to integrate them. Because I walk the walk. Not only I walk the walk, but I walk alongside women that are walking this walk. And I walk alongside women that are creating success after success in their lives. And I am amazed. I am amazed to celebrate women that are making even more money faster than I do myself currently. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. They were ready to pop and they just popped. And it's amazing because sometimes you need a little change in your way of thinking, in your energies, in your inner dialogue and everything else, and fall differently. Some people, the impact is faster. Some might take longer. Some may take maybe even longer than we think long is. But I know for sure that this is inevitable. Inevitable. It's physics. You can't be otherwise. It's energy. Whatever energy you let out, the energy will come. But the thing is that if we were too much dwelling in things that are not working and negative for so long, that's what we get for a long time before clearing it into restarting something new. So it takes patience, it takes perseverance, it takes focus, and it takes discipline. And discipline, this is what I wanted to be so good at. Not discipline in doing things you don't want, not discipline in pleasing, not discipline in playing small, discipline in focusing in what you want to become, discipline in using these codes so that you can elevate your energy and elevate your game. When I speak about elevate your game, I speak about your inner energy. And when I speak about inner energy, it's about the vibration you vibrate at. And inside, whatever is energy and vibration inside, it means emotions. What do you feel? How are you? It doesn't mean that you need to be always upbeat and like, happy Minnie Mouse. That's not what it means. It means that you have a big energy to embrace it all. It means that you understood how to integrate the duality of life as it comes. Whatever is difficult, you carry it and you draw the lessons. You stand resilient and you keep yourself grounded with emotional intelligence. Whatever is beautiful, you fill your heart with gratitude. You celebrate with gratitude and you carry on. You don't let emotions take over you. You take over your life and your emotions. That's what is self leadership. Okay. So if this means to you and you like to understand more and you like to integrate our programs, you can stay. This is what I wanted to finish as a concept for the seminar. But what I would like to tell you, to invite whoever wants to stay to learn more about the coming program, the codes, and how to enroll and how to work with us for the coming 3 months, I invite you to stay because I want to tell you a bit more about the BAL programs and to invite you because the doors are open to this new seminar. Okay. So, and I will have a Q&A session. So you have any questions, anything you want me to talk about, any clarification, there is a Q&A session planned next Tuesday. So an email will be out for everyone who registered. If you're not registered, you're very welcome to register yet. It's balmethod.com/self-leadership. And you get to register so that you receive your workbook if you don't have it, because there is another activity for today. You can work on it. It's actually a good activity. It's about, let me show you here. It's for day 3. Here, we're on day 3. And the activity for today is to think about your story with money. I didn't cover this because I could speak for whole week every day and I won't be done with whatever I want to tell you in this seminar, but that's okay because I probably have another one right before the launch of the book. So a little secret to everyone with me today, we have a new book coming out, The Codes of Self-Leadership. I am very excited. This is it's I worked on that last year and it's 2 years. in the making, and it's beautiful, beautiful book. If you enjoyed Believe, Act, Lead, this is even better because it's more depth, it's more details, and it's just like a guide that you want to have. So if you would like to have the pre-launch link and get your copy as well, register with us in the seminar. You will be invited to the launch seminar, and that's going to be happening in November, and you will get your copy with us in a very, very special price. So I'm very happy with this. Many new things are happening in our world, and it's a good time to join us because we are elevating the game, and we are elevating the game with all of us. So it's just beautiful. Okay, so now let me tell you about the leaders, the codes, the new program. It's a beautiful program. So you can watch us around in our social media because you will see beautiful branding. It's just so nice because what I wanted to capture with this program is that leadership is a game. And it's a game. When you learn how to play it, you can have a kick out of it. It's fun. It's fun. It's intriguing. It's exciting. It's stimulating. And you will love every part of it. And so, if you look at your life and your professional life as a game, an intriguing game, you will look at things differently. But a game where the rule number one is to come in with love and empathy. We don't carry bitterness. We don't carry rage. We don't carry nothing of that. It's not about revenge. It's not about all that nonsense. This is negative. We don't do that. This is a game where the best player is the one that is filled with clear energy and filled with empathy and filled with beautiful care and love for to become a better person. Why? Because it's a better, when I am a better person, I'm a better person for me. I'm a better person for you because you're watching me and I teach better. And I'm a better person for you because of the connection, because of the relationship. And I'm a better person for all of us, for the community, and for the world. And this is what we want. We want to create leaders that are better people for the world. And this is where the game is. It's the game where we play because it's good for you to play. Because when you play well, you can make a lot of money. That's what it is. When you focus on your service and focus on your product, and when you are so excellent in what you do, and all what you do is excelling, improving, doing everything you do so that you are the best at your craft, the best at what you provide. You're invincible. You're just unstoppable. Everyone would love to work with you. This is who you want to become. That's where money comes. We don't chase money. We chase excellence in what we are. We chase the best version of who we are. We chase the best attitude for what we do. That's what we do. Then money comes as a byproduct. Okay, that's what we get all wrong. When you get so busy becoming excellent at what you do, when you get so busy becoming the best version of what you do, when you get so busy elevating your energy so you are magic, when you get excellent at clearing up your empathy and projecting all the love that you have, you become a magnet to opportunities, a magnet to clients, a magnet to money. And when you add to that your understanding of the receiving codes, what's going to stop you anymore? Nothing. What's going to stop you from reaching your dreams? Nothing. Because you power up with your own inner power. You projected with the love so that you carry people with you. This is leadership where when we walk, we empower others along the way because we need millions of leaders like that. There is so much space in the world where we can do that. And this is what this program is about. It's the first time that we open in a program for both men and women. So men, if you're interested, you're very welcome for this one. It's only this edition. So I'm inviting you to be in because usually we like to keep programs for women. And but this is a beautiful program. It's about the codes. It's called the codes. And so if you see it around, it's this, but we have an early special for the book launch that is very special. And I'm going to tell you about it. So the codes, it's a program to master your inner game. This is a 12 weeks program. So 12 weeks together where we're going to work on one code per week. Every week we work on one. So we have a session where it's a 1 hour where we'll be teaching about the code. And then In the week we have another session about activities, and then so this is like an immersion. It's a beautiful, it's you cannot recognize yourself after that. So we will work, and we will understand, and we will like go in detail in understanding the 12 codes that are so essential to elevate your leadership skills. I want you to be so skilled. What does it mean, leadership skill? It means you're good at the management, you're good at the communication, you're good at voicing you're good at making videos, you're good at writing posts, you're good at articulating what you do, and you're good at having the right attitude to lead. So you got to know where you're going. We do a reverse engineering to define the right strategy for you, the plan, so that you can reach what you want to be. You want to reach a partner level. You want to be a board member. You want to launch your company. You want your company to go from 6 to 7 figure. You want to go global with your company. You want to start something new. You don't like what you do. Let's look at what is it that is new project. So we focus. And this is why it's special, because you got to have a session with me in this progress. This is where we start a strategy VIP session with me, so that we know where you're going. I'm a business strategist by training. That's what I am. I'm a business strategist. I did that for 20 years of my life. So even though I do mindset and energetics and self-development, but in reality, I do that. Why? Because we want to have business athletes. Because I want you to create the wealth and millions, and have something that is so big and do good with it. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this because we want business owners and entrepreneurs and businessmen and businesswomen who are full of love and empathy. We want to pour some of that out in the world, and to be able to create what you want to create. When you do something you love, you become so incredibly attractive to the opportunities, to the clients, to the partners, to whatever you want to develop in your life. And this is why, even if there is a first phase of mindset, energetics, and believing, but we do that completely in harmony with a business strategy, because it's not just meditating and feeling good and feeling the love and forgiveness. Not just that, it's doing the work. And I don't think there is someone that works harder than I did, because being an engineer, I know what it is to spend nights without stop working. And then my PhD, when I was at Harvard, it was about working hard. And then at the World Bank, it was about weekends and nights ah, and even now, because that's my way of being, I'm programmed this way. But the difference today is I love what I do. And I do it with so much care. And I do it with so much empathy. And I feel I love, understanding more of this game and sharing more of it. Because when, I see others growing, that's the most fulfilling part of it all. So 12 essential codes that we will work on. It elevates your leadership skills. It helps you become excellent in your professional life and your personal life, because it starts by understanding what happiness is. How can you find happiness? Where do you find the joy? It's all within. So the inner game is finding it from within and using it and looking at it and understanding it. So this self-leadership program is a mastermind for leaders. It's our objective is so that we power up together, we create a beautiful synergy, a beautiful intelligence, and we aim to build in more wealth for us, for everyone, create abundance. But the most important thing is that you want to feel fulfilled. You want to feel, I love what I'm doing. I like it. And you want to feel open to receiving magic money from, I don't know where it could be. It could be something aside. It could be some new contracts that just come the way. It could be a new idea for a bestseller that suddenly becomes a bestseller. It could be a new TV show. It could be a new radio show. It could be a new podcast. It could be something that makes you stand out as a reference. And it just happens that way. Because when you aim for objectives that are global, it's usually a co-creation, because it's not just you, it's co-creating with everyone else that needs to get involved so that you can reach the level that you want. And that's energetics. This is why it's not only you set up your plan, you set up your intention, you set up an strategic actions that you need to take, you do them with discipline, and you make sure that the way you feel is the feeling of a winning attitude. That's what you want to make sure. And this is what is tricky, because we often get scared and in doubt. And I think the hardest one is that when there is no evidence that you're actually winning or going towards a right direction. And that's what makes you block you. Okay. So, sorry, just get a grab of water. So this 12-week program is for high achievers. And that's what I tend to attract. I attract women and men that are so intelligent and so high achiever, because they know that whatever they put their mind in, they can do it. And so what we want is you do the things, but you do them with different energies. And that's what demultiply things and amplify what you can receive and attract things. And you're like, what? How did things happen? It's like, how did I create the right time, the right person at the right moment, at the right place? That's co-creation. That's where energetics comes in. And if you want to elevate to another level, it's not enough to just work hard. You want to work hard, and you want to step back, take a moment, ponder what you are, and take a voyage inside you. And this is what I'm inviting you to do with us. So if you want to stop feeling overwhelmed, feeling led by circumstances, and if you want to start feeling that you are leading your life, you are becoming more in charge of your results, this is for you. If you want to be recognized as the authority in your field, as an expert, as a go-to expert in whatever you do, if you want to clarify the messages, how can you voice them? How can you make videos? How can you speak online? How can you do lives? How can you write posts that are loved by everyone? What can you share, and when do you share it? How do you share it? How do you write it? How can you, like, what is, you want to have a framework that helps you, apply it easily. You don't have time for that, but you want to have guidance for that. This is for you. If you want to build a powerful mindset, like, okay, let me power up in my mind, let me become more resilient, let me cultivate my resilience. There is too much uncertainties, too many competition now, a lot of pressure, a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles from everywhere, from my personal life, from my professional life, from just everywhere. This is for you, because we spend a lot of time working on the mindset, understanding the paradigm, understanding how to change our paradigm, working on the different identities that we have, when to work in one, when to use one. What does it mean, feminine energy? What does it mean, masculine energy? How do I find the balance between the two? What balance looks good for me? What is it that how can I use it? How can I apply it in my life? This is for you. And if you like, I want to have the right strategy. I really don't have time, like, let's just do one strategy and let me do it. Like, I'm ready. I have made the decision to, improve, either change my jobs, go for a promotion, launch a company, grow my company, go global, but I want the strategy. So this is for you. We do that. We do business strategy. We do work on business plans. We define what direction to go and at what pace to do it. And you focus on that, but we focus on it with a vision. Where is it? Where are we going? We don't do a strategy just for those strategy. There isn't, it's like, and we understand that, any strategy, any plan works in reality. But what doesn't work are the unfulfilled plans. The strategy that we set up, but we don't follow. The one that feels okay, but we don't use because, it's okay. So this is what we do. And if you want to do that, this is part of what we do inside the codes. So the codes starts in November. We have, if you would like to join us, in pay in full is $2,400. You can also have a payment plan for 3 payments and of $900 for this one. So I would invite you to come. This whole program is spread between November, December, January, and February. You will be part of the launch of the new book. So you'll get the book. So in this program, you get many things. You get the new book, the 12 self-leadership, the art of self-leadership, 12 codes to elevate your life to greatness. It's just beautiful book, beautiful. Because in this book, every code has a background story. Every code, I explain why, to me, this code is so essential and how it helped me and how it helps women in our programs. So not only I drove from my own experience, but I drove from the experience of many in our programs. And that makes it so relatable that you can just take it and apply it into your life. And if you take every code and apply it into your life in 3 months, you don't recognize yourself. People won't recognize you. People's like, what did you do different? What is different about you? What's different about you is your energy. What's different about you is your attitude. What's different about you is this power that just ignites you and you feel like magic when you come into a room. What's different about you is your magnetism. What's different about you is your vision. What's different about you is a strategy. What's different about you is the fact that you invested in you and your time so you know how valuable you are and you walk the walk. You walk with your heads up, with the grace, with the elegance, with the knowledge, with the expertise, and with like, I'm standing as a leader and I know what I'm doing. That's what's good about it. So we do that. We meet. So it's in November. We have over 4 months. We spread the 12 weeks because of the holiday time. And what's nice about it, we going to have a bonus in it about resolutions and about preparing yourself for next year. So this is a perfect timing to join us. So if you've been thinking of coming in our board, this is it. Come now. This is a beautiful time. This is a time where you not only get the BAL method, which is the Believe, Act, Lead, you get that as a platform. So these are 60 lessons and activities in English that helps you through the whole process of thinking into the results. How can you use your thinking so that you can get the results that you want? And this is just incredible. It's timelessness. It's something that you use for you. It's something that you use for your children, and it's something that you use for your team, and it's something that you use for your family and your friendship and whoever. Because when you power up, you know what? You empower everyone with you. That's the beauty about this whole thing. Self leadership has ripple effects that goes beyond you. So if you look into have an impact in your life and impact around you, that's how it starts. It starts from within. And it starts with your understanding, and it starts with getting the language and getting the articulation of the codes so that you can transform it as well. This is a transfer of beautiful codes that changed the life of more than 500 people. Today, it changed my life. And it changes, and it's continuously changing my life. And I want to share it with you. So I invite you to come in. If you're interested, let us know. Let me just write the codes in the comment or send a DM with the codes. We'll give you the link. Come on in. It's $2,400. It's you can have payment plans for over 3 months or payment plans over 4 months. So it's easy. The price will go up to $3,600. I want you to take advantage of this. So this is a special for the book launch. Come with us, and you get this BAL Method platform. You get the new platform that comes with the book. So the book with the codes, it has a 12 module training and 12 activities so that you make sure that you integrate all of them into your life. These codes are about mindset, about energetics, about strategy, about communication, about branding, about calibration, about prosperity, about receiving, and about elevating you. So these codes are complete. Creating a business, being a strategist, being a leader, is not just in the professional world, it's also in your personal life. And more you are in charge of your personal life, more everything else will ripple around you. So come on in. The doors are welcome. I would love to have you welcome you with all of my energies, and we can work on this together. We can elevate you. We can work on your best fit strategy. We can work on the best thing that you need guidance on, because that's what it is. This is a special time, special price for all of you. You get to have the book with it. You get to have the digital platform that is new with the 12 module, brand new. We are still recording it, so it's like super brand new, because the one from the BAL method, I look at it now, it's recorded I think it's 2021. So we doing something fresh, something new energy, new depth, new understanding, and just everything is so fresh and new. So I'm welcoming you to come with us, and I will see you if you have any questions. I still come in pop up next week on Tuesday at the same time, I think, or 5 p.m. I think it's 2 hours later. So we will send you an email about that. I will answer some of the questions if you have any, and I will also give you more details about the codes and give you more details about whether this is a good fit for you, because I know When you make the decision to change your life, there is nothing that will stop you. You can do it. I've seen many women doing it. I see also men doing it. So there is big meaning in all of that. So thank you so much for your presence. I love you. You are amazing. Thank you for being with us. I see already the codes on Instagram. We'll send it to you. Welcome. I'm so happy we will have you with us. If you have any question, let us know. We'll be very happy to give you more details. If you want to set up a call, we can do that. I'll be very happy to do that. And I wish you all the best. This master class has been beautiful. I haven't been I didn't do a seminar for a while, so I'm so happy of these 3 days. It makes me feel more alive, and I love it. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your energy. If you're watching us on a replay, I love you too, and thank you for taking the time to listen to us, to take a moment to grasp some of this understanding. This is all beautiful. It can only improve your life. And thank you for being with us. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.